Boy, that's a huge ceviche you get there.
Yeah.
If you eat that all, you'll be sleeping tonight like a champ.
Okay, thank you. Hi everybody, foXnoMad here, and today I want to help you travel smarter by bringing you to Maggie's Sunset Kitchen, named, well, because of the sunset. But first I wanted to give you a little bit of story time and how I ended up here in the first place. Alright, so first a little story time. The other day I was just walking around, wandering around these back alleys, and I ran into a guy named Josh, shout out to Josh, who was just talking to me and was like, hey, are you hungry? And I was like, not right now, actually, I just ate, but I could be in a couple of hours or the next day. And as we were walking, he was telling me, oh, I know this great place, actually I have relatives that work there, and pretty much everybody around here knows him, and he gave me a recommendation to come to Maggie's. He introduced me to everybody, we even took a photo, and it was just really nice, and I was like, alright, I'm gonna take that advice and come here. It's one of those things about Caye Caulker is that everybody here is very friendly and everybody here likes to talk. So if you're walking around, people will come up to you, talk to you and chat, and it's really nice. And if you embrace the go slow motto that they have here, you'll find some really interesting places to eat. Ceviche is a cold, mixed, raw seafood dish that can be eaten as a side or as a meal. Here the conch, which are those white diced cubes, are cooked with the citric acid of lemon and lime with a touch of sweetness to the mix. Chopped cilantro, a staple in Belizean cuisine, tomatoes, fresh purple onions, and a good amount of pepper to round out the dish. So this is conch ceviche, which is basically ceviche with conch, you know, like the conch shell that is all over the island, which you're probably familiar with. Inside there is like a small sea snail that is cut up and diced and made into ceviche. Oh, and it might also have another unintended side effect that I wasn't aware of.
But yes, that shit needs to get hard.
Big chunks of conch, which, for those of you unfamiliar, tastes a little bit like squid. It has the same consistency. It's sort of squishy, but with a little bit of firmness. Obviously there's lime and lemon juice in here as well. In fact, most menus are daily, so if they have fish or lobster or shrimp or whatever it may be, typically that fish is the fish of the day. Fish that's been caught earlier, so it's gonna be fresh, but that also means the menus vary based on what's been caught, what's available. But flip side is fresh seafood. Ceviche might be one of the best braised inventions of all time. It's like the perfect food for tropical weather. You get a real meaty bite there, you can see. Oh yeah. What I like about the conch is that it's not too heavy. You know, it's like a little protein snack, sort of. It's not too heavy. If you don't like fishy taste, it definitely doesn't have a fishy taste. And all of the lime juice and all of the spices as well are going to kind of mediate the taste of the conch anyway. So pretty much in Caye Caulker, all the ceviche is going to come with nacho chips, which you use as a little spoon to grab yourself a nice bite. And it does take a little bit of practice to be able to get this right, but once you do, you can get a pretty meaty little bite like that once you get the hang of it. Aphrodisiac rumors aside, another beer, and time for the main course. Creole shrimp with the Belizean staple rice and beans, and a side of salad for color. Alright, so what we have here is Creole shrimp, which has a creamy consistency with a little bit of spice, as well as rice and beans, which is pretty much typical. You always have rice and beans here. And when you mix the two together, it just really works really well. sauce is very good. Just gonna have more of it. Just pour it all over the rice. It's perfect. Perfect for dipping. Now the Creole sauce is not very spicy, so if you're worried about it being too hot, it's not really too hot. Almost not hot at all. So in the Creole shrimp you have a little bit of onion, and this creaminess comes from coconut milk. And a lot of the food and a lot of the sauces here have sort of a Indian or Thai flavor, if you're familiar with either of those. So it's not too dissimilar from almost like a Thai curry, if you're wondering what it tastes like. And it is rice and beans, but it's mostly rice with a couple of beans, but that's pretty much what you find throughout Caye Caulker. And next to it, decided to have a salad since I haven't had a salad in a while. The foods here are very heavy, so you get a lot of starch, you get a lot of heavy meals, not as much, you know, they don't really go light for lunch or dinner here. And of course, one of the perks of eating here is the sunset. Cooking up on the grill, this family-run restaurant also serves a variety of local dishes including jerk chicken, rice and beans, and fried plantains, all on a menu that varies daily. Maggie's is open for lunch and dinner with a gap in between the two meals, so arrive around noon or close to sunset. And because this is called Maggie's Sunset Kitchen, there is, unsurprisingly, a calming orange glow over the water waiting for you that goes great with the food here. So that was a great meal, and definitely really fortunate that I ran into the right person at the right time while I just happened to be walking around to let me know about this place, and now I get to share it with you. Thanks very much for watching. Let me know if you have any questions down in the comments below, and while you're down there, hit the like and subscribe buttons. I'll have new videos for you every week, and I'll see you in the next video.